You're not bad at studying. You've just been trained to study in a way that guarantees you forget. Think about it. You spend hours reading, highlighting, rereading, and the next day, it's gone. But someone else studies for less time and remembers almost everything. That's not talent. That's strategy. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Most people believe memory is about repetition. Read it again. Go over it one more time. Highlight everything important. Sounds productive, right? It's not. Because your brain isn't designed to remember what it recognizes. It remembers what it has to rebuild. And right now, you're skipping that step completely. Let me show you something simple but powerful. Imagine I told you there's a test in 10 minutes. No notes, no warning, no second chance. Suddenly, you read differently. You pay attention differently. You care. That pressure flips a switch in your brain. And that's the first mistake most people make. They study like it doesn't matter. If you want to remember more, stop reading passively. Instead, read like you're about to be tested immediately. First pass, move fast. Don't highlight, don't overthink, just understand the big idea. Second pass, slow down. Now you're catching details, patterns, connections. Third pass, lock it in. Ask yourself if you had to explain this, could you? Because reading isn't about seeing words. It's about preparing your brain to use them. But here's where most people fail. Even after reading multiple times, they still forget. Why? Because reading, even focused reading, is still passive. You're recognizing information, not proving you can recall it. And those are two completely different things. Here's where everything changes. Close your book. No notes, no cheating. Now explain what you just learned out loud. Yes, even if you're alone. Even if it feels weird. Because this forces your brain to do something powerful. Retrieve. And retrieval is what builds real memory. Let's say you're studying biology. Instead of rereading the chapter again, you say, okay, so the body detects a threat, then responds by, and suddenly you get stuck. That moment is gold, because it shows you exactly what you don't understand. And most people avoid that feeling. But that feeling is where learning actually happens. Do it again. Second round. You'll notice something crazy. The gaps shrink. The explanation gets smoother. That's your brain rewiring in real time. But there's still one final problem. Speaking is fast. Too fast. Your brain can fake confidence, fill gaps with vague words, and trick you into thinking you understand. So we need one final test. And this one you can't fake. Grab a blank page and write everything you remember. No peeking, no shortcuts, just you and your memory. Because writing slows you down. It forces clarity. And every gap becomes obvious. When you compare what you wrote to the original, you'll see exactly what was missing. And those missing pieces are what your brain was about to forget forever. But now you've caught them in time. Most students spend hours feeling productive but remembering nothing. This method takes the same time, sometimes less, but actually works. Because now you're not just reading, you're thinking, explaining, testing. And once you master this, studying stops feeling frustrating. It starts feeling controlled, predictable, almost easy. But this is just the beginning. Because there's an even more intense method used by elite performers, people who need to remember everything under pressure. And it goes way beyond books. If you want to learn that next, you know what to do.